Welcome back. This month's 5-minute mobility routine is all about control and stability because real mobility isn't just about having flexibility. It's about having strength or control through your entire range of motion. So we're going to focus on two important areas, the shoulders as well as the lower legs, with two of my absolute favorite drills, the shoulder car, controlled articular rotation, and anterior tibialis raises. So these are simple but powerful movements for joint health and stability. So let's get right into it. Shoulder car, otherwise known as a controlled articular rotation. Controlled, we're going to do this really annoyingly slow. Articular, it's kind of jointed is. Rotation is really important because we're going to go through the full rotational aspect of the shoulder. Peripheral joints love rotation. Your shoulder, your hip, your knee, your elbow, your wrist, your ankles love rotation. It's like spraying nutrients, all the good stuff into the joint space. So love rotating the shoulder and any peripheral joint. Okay, so slow and controlled. First principle, create some tension in the core, spread that out through your body. All right, what I'm going to do, I like putting my hand here on my rib cage, and I'm going to first start with my hand facing the camera. It's facing out from me, and I'm going to bring it straight up. Once I get all the way up, I'm going to start internally rotating the shoulder, which basically means my thumb's going to go towards me and start to have the shoulder joint rotate in. I keep that going and I'm going all the way back. So from here, I am rotating all the way back. Now, at the halfway point, my thumb should be facing backwards. I'm then going to go straight back and then I'm going to unwind it the other way. Back to the starting point. You could go about half the speed that I just went. I would love to see that. Now, a couple compensations. You'll see a lot of people when they do these, they're sloppy and they'll start moving their body away. Now, all of a sudden, we're not in our shoulder joint anymore. We're using our whole body. So I'd rather see a smaller circle and within the shoulder joint than a bigger circle with compensation. Another big principle of this is it needs to be pain-free. So if you have discomfort, common places you might have discomfort are in the what we call the transition zone. So as you start to transition into internal rotation, you might feel a little discomfort. So if you can't do it from this high point, do it in here. Rotate the joint internally. Okay, if you have pain here as you start to transition back around, drop it a little bit, rotate through here. So whatever you have, that's cool. We want to do it in a pain-free arc that is just in our shoulder joint. I like 3 slow, and controlled movements of our shoulder joint, our glenohumeral joint shoulder car. Anterior tibialis raises. Your anterior tibialis is the muscle that sits just outside of your shin bone, of your tibia. Okay, and it's the primary decelerator of your knee. So it's a very important tissue and movement, and one that I think is that I see clinically that is chronically weak or inhibited. So it's a great way to stay out ahead of things, is to make sure your anterior tibialis stays strong and active. So real simple exercise. All you're going to do is you're going to find a wall. You're going to step out. It might be a foot, it might be further, and then you're going to hinge backwards. So think butt back till you hit the wall. From here, throughout this exercise, your legs are going to stay completely straight. You're going to be slightly on your heels, and you're going to lift your toes up towards your knees, and then you're going to slowly control it back down. So you're lifting your foot and ankle up towards your knees, and then you're slowly bringing them down. You should feel big work in this. It's called your vastus medialis obliquus in your kind of like medial quad area. And then of course in this anterior tibialis area. I want you to try to get to one set of 25. At first, 10 reps might seem like a lot and you're gonna have to work up to get into 25 reps, but this is a great movement for overall health of your foot and ankle and your knee. Shoulder cars, great way to prime the joint, getting it ready for movement. I love this one before any overhead pressing, pushing, pulling. It just gets that shoulder joint ready for action. Anterior tibialis raises, awesome for waking up the tissues around the lower leg so you don't overcook the actual knee joint itself. Great movement to start incorporating before a walk, a run, or really any sorts of activities. But if you have any questions, as always, reach out to us at Upstate Spine Sport or talk to one of the trainers at Alloy. But incorporate this into your routine. Keep stacking those wins. Keep showing up. Keep moving. We'll look forward to seeing you all next month.